So today we're going to start working on the cab. Actually, I started yesterday. I removed all this old gauges and stuff. So I'm going to build an instrument panel here. Also, we're going to hook up the B&M shifter here. So I got to cut a hole through here for the cable. And then over on this side over here, I'm going to plasma cut a little shelf to mount the shifter. So yeah, then we'll paint everything in here. It'll look all nice and pretty when it's done. So let's get started. So this is what the shifter looks like. So we want to mount it, over here a little bit. So it's got like 4 bolts here in the bottom. So we got to design a little plate in the computer, cut it on the plasma cutter. So this is the little plate that we're going to make. So I just drew it in a program called ViaCAD. It's pretty simple, easy to use. So I export this out to a file on a little USB drive, and then take it out into the garage and cut it on the plasma cutter. Let's do it. So this is the plasma cutting machine right here. Let's turn down the power a little bit to about 45. And this is the torch right here. So what I've done is I've imported this file that I drew in the CAD program into this other program called SheetCam. And what that does is tell the tool path around these objects. So let's go here to operation. We go to where it says plasma cut. And here's where it tells the cut speed, how fast to move the torch, and the offset for the beam thickness or the kerf. So we just go ahead and click OK here, and you can see it put this line around it and all the moves between. So now we just export this out as what they call G code. So we're going to save it as shifter. Hit save, and it saves out the G code. Now we close this. Okay, so the next step is to bring it into this program called Mach 3 CNC, and that's what controls the machine. So we're going to import that G code that we just generated, and so that's what this is over here. And you can see the parts right there with the moves. So we're going to XYZ 0 the tool head over here. This is the tool head. And then we just hit start cycle. It should go. Does all the internal pieces first. So there it is. It's going to sit right in here like this. Probably wonder what those little, or the bigger holes are for, to weld around inside of, to hold this on there. Might have to make a little support bracket to, if it's too flimsy, but I think it'll be pretty sturdy just like this.